Hello Capricorn, welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan, and thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading for who you may be dealing with and what they're up to. Or if you're interested in more tarot readings after this, go ahead and check out my wife's channel, Val53 Tarot, which is review as well. Thank you. I'll be starting by pulling their current or overall energy, and then we'll be going into clarifiers. Okay, I'll get the cards out first, and then I'll begin. Oh, there you are, Capricorn. There you are. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's something between the two of you. Huh, a little curious to see how this is gonna go. It's always interesting seeing people's energies, and all of a sudden it's kind of like, I see what they're doing, I see what they're not doing, and all of a sudden I see what they want to do. Especially when it's involving the sign I'm reading for. That's what kind of fascinates me, because I'm like, and then you kind of just over to Capricorn, and it's like, what are you doing? What are you kind of up to here? But jumping into this Capricorn, what they're showing me, they have a lot of emotions here, and I mean a lot, so much to where they're definitely emotionally invested and interested in the situation. I feel like they've given quite a bit to some type of investment. Maybe this is their line of work or their career. At the same time, there is something here, because there are so many emotions invested in this situation, that makes it that much more difficult and challenging for them to kind of work through those emotions. And I'm not too sure exactly what this is about or why, but there is a huge disappointment here or burden emotionally that they are kind of working on, kind of not working on. It definitely feels as if they're trying to, because there is an energy of defeat and loss of them kind of wanting to back away and walk away from whatever the situation or circumstances are. But it has this emotional lingering effect here taken on. Whatever's going on, though, they are having some type of breakthrough as to why this may be happening, why it may be affecting them the way it is. I'm not too sure exactly. But whatever this breakthrough is, again, it's this energy of, I feel like because there is this lingering emotional disappointment and burden they are dealing with and experiencing, it's also making it very difficult for them to kind of fully 100% focus on work and effort towards something. I'm not too sure. It might be towards you. It might be towards the situation. They do realize at the same time that this kind of in-between energy is beginning to kind of build up some type of pressure. And, well, they might be getting ready to say something or communicate something to you. And that's where I'm like, okay. So they are clearly working on something, working to getting through something, and then they want to kind of say something. Let's go ahead and jump into clarifiers. It's interesting. What they got? It feels like a little bit of a juggle, but they got some stuff to take care of. Okay. Yeah. There's definitely a lot to consider with what their next plan of action is going to be, or what the next step is, but they're really just sitting with this, thinking about it, feeling their way through. Oh wow, I just saw that for Taurus, I believe, who Taurus was dealing with. Yeah. That was, here we go. It's an energy of, how to word this, if I see this all day today, I'm going to definitely know the theme. That is for sure with the New Year's. It's kind of like buckle up and hunker down with who is close to you, who provides some type of support, whether it be financially, a place to live, emotional support, that kind of theme. Regarding the financial investment, whether it is between the two of you or not, they're saying that with time, Things are becoming, how do I say this, which is fascinating. They're saying with time, they're going to be happy and fulfilled with this. At the same time, the next energy they're showing me is, actually, I'm not too sure what direction this is going, and they're kind of, yeah, they don't know. They don't know. They're having to take some time to themselves to figure that out. Okay, a little bit different than who Taurus was dealing with. They know that whatever this is definitely an emotional, how do I say this? An emotional difficulty. I'm not going to say struggle, just because that stupid meme pops up in my mind of that guy saying,
Emotional damage. Sorry.
They know they're emotionally going through it. Yeah, that was the meme. Horrible, but true. Horrible, but true. They know they got to take some time to figure out the emotions. There actually could have been some type of damage. There could have been. Yeah, jeez. It feels like they're having to kind of walk away from something here, but for them, it's an energy of kind of having to pick up the pieces and kind of go on their way. I'm not going to say this is between the two of you, but it might be something financially related. I'm not too sure. Because again, they're showing me quite an emphasis on work and investments, but yeah. They're discovering a truth. I feel like they're discovering their answer. Whether it be about themselves or whether it be about their situation. Ultimately, though, whatever this breakthrough is, it definitely is allowing them to move forward, or at least start to think about how to move on and kind of get through something. Okay. That's fascinating. That's fascinating. Why? Why do you show me that? Here we go. Here we go. The energies. They're on the fence. They're definitely on the fence. I'm not too sure if it's between the two of you or not, but they are definitely trying to put the pieces together. It's just an energy of, if you're trying to put the pieces together, I kind of have to call you out here, Crosswatcher. If you're going to put the pieces together, you got to sit down at the table, prepare your mind, prepare your emotions and your thoughts, and sit down at the table and get ready to put the pieces together. It's not an energy of, I have all the pieces on the table, but I'm going to kind of distract myself and be on the phone and kind of look outside and and still hope for all those pieces to fall together in place. They're showing me they are, but they're not. And that's where I'm like, okay, well, if you're in the process of putting things back together, wouldn't you want to put things back together with a full conscious and aware state of mind? They're kind of showing me like, nah, it'll make sense eventually, but I'm kind of not putting in full effort. And I feel like, yeah, and I feel like that's where that Capricorn, that devil energy comes from. They're like, I'm just trying to understand. What's fascinating is, are they just trying to understand you, Capricorn? That's easy. Just ask a Capricorn. It's easy. Very easy. Okay, this is something I don't understand. Tell me more. Could you explain that differently? Give me a different perspective here to kind of work with. They're not too sure whether or not they want to walk away from you or not. And that's what's fascinating. Is this is where they kind of get of, what's that called, like a stalemate when it comes to walk away from something or to not. To where if this is some type of commitment or marriage, oof, that kind of says it even more. It's like, are you not willing to put in the work and the effort towards marriage, and you don't know whether or not you want to leave because now you're on the fence with not knowing where you're at emotionally? I don't know, but there's definitely some sort of communication here. That's something. Oh yeah, there's communication because they want some type of movement. They want to get things moving, and that's fascinating because all of a sudden now it's like an energy of they're getting their emotions and their mind right, and now it's an energy of, well, I feel like I'm kind of gone as far as I could, and now I better communicate or say something and open up and be vulnerable and honest to Capricorn to kind of get things moving forward. And it's like, yeah, that like I said, just ask them. Just ask Capricorn. But of course, if you are dealing with anyone Capricorn, we do have your energy showing up. We also have Taurus, Virgo, and that's it. Goodbye.